Chat. Hang on, pause. Welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. We're cracking a cold one. It's a very, very early morning. I'm sick. I am coming down with a sickness. So we've decided to start stream bright and early at the butt crack of dawn. That way we can just make sure that a stream is streamed today. A stream will be streamed today. Not sure how well it's gonna go over necessarily, but we're gonna place plants today. That's the goal. That's the end goal. Something I really don't want to do, but we're gonna do it live, so you guys all have to suffer with me. Doesn't that sound like such a good time? It'll be great. Not a sponsor, by the way. Just had to crack a cold one. You get it. Anywho, the game was crashing a lot in the most recent upload. Or I guess throughout the recording of the most recent upload. So today, we could get some crashes as well. I would hope that we don't have that happen, but you never know.
For dedication to service while down under the weather.
While what? While down under, mate? While down under. While down under the weather. How is that? Is that terrible? We had one Aussie in chat. I know that for sure. How bad was that? Feel free to be honest with me. I can take it. Uncle T, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's too kind. It's too many nice, as they say. So, chat. What do we start with? Obviously, plants. Should we try to create our own brush first? Because that's something I've not done yet. And I also don't even know how this works. So obviously we've got the tropical stuff. That's probably what we're gonna, go with, because this is a tropical biome after all. But how do we customize one? Do we just pick one and change it? Oh my god. A burping machine. The bracken. Wait, and it's not gonna let me change that? Huh? Am I missing something? Oh, maybe save as new, huh? Hang on. In that case, let's go back to this one. And then we will do create new brush. No, that didn't do it. Okay. That's fine. So we want scenery. We want flowers. Should we just do a bunch of flowers? What else we got in here? Some periwinkles. The sunflower cluster is going to be too much, probably. We could try some periwinkles, maybe. I want to try to make a flower brush, and then we'll try to make a more tropical brush. Maybe. So probably no trees in this one, right? Is that really their flower selection? That's it? Okay. Okay. Seems weird, but yeah. And then what about maybe some bush type things? I was just about to say, I wish this were bigger, and then I remembered we can do that. Ooh, the ferns? The ferns could be cool. King fern. Let's do a small king fern. A lipstick palm. A small one of those. Got a little flowering bush. We can add that. Flowerless bush. A rose bush. Those are kind of big, so I'm going to add the small... Oop. I'm gonna add the small one. We'll do the small Swiss cheese plant as well. And then what else do we need? How about a yucca? Or yucca? However it's supposed to be pronounced. And a small aloe plant. Okay. Save changes. And then custom brush. This will be the flower and bush brush. Holy cow, it actually worked. I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe we just change the intensity? Chat, what do we think? Oh yeah, also, chat, if you haven't done so already, friendly reminder, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I know several of you are probably watching this on your big ol' flat screen TVs, right? Maybe it's a little difficult to navigate over to the like button, I get it. Just grab your controller real quick for me, try to find that sucker, and just gently caress it. Just one time, and then I'll never mention it again. Please, please do that for me. It really, really does help out. I want to try this in here, and we'll just see how terrible it really looks, alright? If it could stick at 5, there we go. We'll try 10%. Oh, that doesn't look that small. Really? I mean, I know I have it set to avoid paths. Maybe... Ow, sorry. Maybe we uncheck that. Here, let's turn up the intensity. It really doesn't want to be placed close to the path still at all, though. Or close to the building. So, I mean, if we had to move some stuff around, we could, but it kind of defeats the purpose of using the brush in the first place, right? The whole purpose of the brush is so that we can just sort of paint plants and we don't have to place them down one by one and drag them down or drag them around individually. Maybe my plant selection just wasn't super great. Guests are waiting a long time to be served at restaurant 1. There aren't enough tables. What do you mean there aren't enough tables? Oh, yeah, because we got a bunch of singles hogging the tables. I mean, there's not really anything that we can do about that. The table capacity is maxed out at or no. We have enough space for 2 more. But still, it's just because a bunch of singles are sitting at the tables. We need more groups. The single people should probably be eating elsewhere. Maybe not at the restaurant, but... Lawrence, welcome back to Strem. Good to see you, brother. Melvin just had a bad allergy attack. Couldn't blow my nose with one arm. Right. Yeah, that is tricky. Jinkies. Lee Keever said, great surprise this morning seeing you were live. Absolutely love this series, even with all the redos. Not sure what you're on about, but okay. Chat, you asked for plants. You gotta help me with the plants, okay? You gotta help guide me through this process. This is something I really, genuinely do not want to do. So you have to, you have to help. You have to help. As of right now, people are just still saying good morning. Good morning. Oh, hello there. Isn't that an Obi-Wan thing? Hello there. Try to set up a small wall around to make it seem less accessible and then put plants in that. Create a garden, not a distraction? Huh? You lost me, Jackson. You lost me. I mean, we kind of already have a wall, right? With the fence, with the railing. But what I was saying is using the... It's nice that it puts it into a scenery group too, but using the brush to help us place plants is fine, but I'm still gonna have to move a lot of them manually. And like, that's the thing that I don't want to have to do. OMG plants, I'm getting emotional. Please, please, please.
Well. Ooh. Huh.
Why don't you do a large focal tree and then fix the brush with smaller flowers? Here's our flower selection, though. I don't know if you saw that. Whoops. These are all the flowers that we have. It's not great. It's really not great. I was expecting some tulips. I mean, shoot, they had that in Planet Coaster 1. Some roses that aren't in a bush, you know? This is it. This is all we get, chat. But I see what you're saying. Have a tree and then basically put some small stuff around it. This is what I needed, chat. This is what I needed, some help. I'm not a landscaper. That's another reason I don't really enjoy doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna delete that whole shebang. Good attempt. An attempt was made, it's just, it wasn't good enough. So let's go into trees. We're gonna change our filter here to a specific region. Tropical, of course. We're in a tropical climate. Excuse me. You can change the colors of the flowers. So I have to sprinkle in the same flower and then go back through and change the color of the flowers individually? Or can I put multiple of the same flowers but different colors into a brush? I just don't have any plants. Problem solved. I tried that for a long time and people have been really upset with me ever since. That's too big. We do already have some palm trees too up at the front. So I'd like to keep whatever tree we place up here kind of on the smaller side. That way, once we do end up adding our signage up here, the big Toogii World sign, it won't block that at all. Try to elevate the ground, making it seem more eye level if you were going to use a lot of small plants. We could try that as well. Yeah, just a little bump. Just a little bump like that. I feel like that goes a long way. That's pretty good. That is really pretty good. We're probably going to want something similar over here, so I'm just going to do a bump there. And... nah, we'll just leave that one bump there. Because we've got posts and stuff, or... columns, supports, call it what you will. Yeah, okay. Back to the scenery brush. Change object. Where'd my plants go? Huh? Oh, because I'm using a filter. Right. Oh, so yeah, I would have to go through and individually change the color of whatever it is that we wanted to change the color of. That sucks. Yo, the Glazinator strikes again.
Feel better soon.
He glazing. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that very much, brother. I'm trying. Sorry, I'll also try to not be, like, down in the dumps, but that's just how I get when I'm sick. I'm a huge baby. Massive baby. As my wife would probably tell you. Oh, save changes. So some of you wanted to see what would happen if I just made the brush bigger. That. It's like more widespread. Maybe 5 would be best. No, that's also horrible. Okay. We're also ignoring scenery. There's a little bit more in here that we could do. Random rotation. Yeah. Yeah. We're going horseback riding now, ladies and gents. Align rotation to surface. Yes. Let's try this. Oh, and then it's scaling too? Yeah, you know what? That could be good. Object spacing, let's change that to as small as it can be. So we're gonna turn on that rotation thing and then change the spacing, and maybe that'll make it look a little bit better. I don't know. I've never done this before. I have never been to Uvu Javar before. Oops. Okay, this time for sure. Yeah, but we gotta change the size of this again. I thought I got rid of the big fern. Did I not? Oh, here's the big fern. I must have got rid of something else. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that. What else did I get rid of then? Let's just add in a medium aloe vera. Back to bushes. We need something else in here. We are florists today, Mike. Where's Mike at? I actually don't see Mike. I see Mika. Nick has to dip. Got an assignment due. That's all good, brother. Oh, I should probably be editing the brush, too. It doesn't really do us any good doing that. Okay. Just making sure. Elephant ears. Let's go with the small one. And the medium one. And then let's also add the king fern was the thing that was too large. So let's go lady fern small. 1 and 2. Here it is, the Swiss cheese plant. Let's add the medium, the schmedium, and the large in there. Excuse me. Okay. Whoops, this time for sure, chat. Holy. I gotta be honest, I don't love it. I don't love it. Shoot, man. I just wanted this to work. Oh, you know what else we haven't done? Is change all those other ones that we added. So let's actually not have them scale up. We'll have them scale down, that's fine. But I don't really want big plants in this. Hey, so far no crashes. Probably just jinxed it by saying that, but that's good. So everything's kind of on top of each other because of the whole spacing thing. Whoops. But like, it's too many Swiss cheese plants, isn't it? We are getting somewhere for sure, but it's still too much. I think now we need to change the spacing to make it not so clumped together. James Weston, what's going on? Welcome back to SRAM, brother. Mika said, everyone confuses Mika with Mike. I've accepted my faith. Not fate, but faith. That's especially funny. Place a fountain in the center, fill it with flowerless, whatever that word is, bushes, and accent with roses. Just a thought. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the intensity, right. Yeah, let's try like 10%. Holy. Okay, this could work. This could work. This could work. Finally. 1%? We're getting there. We are getting there. It's just not, yeah, it's not random enough for me. I don't know why. Oh, aligned to surface? Do we want that on? Feels like the intensity being at 1% didn't really change much there. You know what? Another thing that's really going to help with this is if we change the texture to a soil or something. That immediately, chat, immediately does so much for it. Am I right or am I right? I mean, come on. Obviously, yeah, stuff overhanging like this, we'll have to slide that behind the railing a bit more, but I'd say we're finally starting to get there. Yeah. So we've got the base plants now. We'll just like go through and add some slightly larger stuff. Maybe we could even delete a couple of these Swiss cheese plants because those do kind of take over a little bit. But what do we think about this, chat? Is it getting better? As long as I don't have to place each plant one by one, I'm good. I'm okay. That's the only reason I don't love placing plants is I'm gonna place this rock here and place this flower there, and it's just like it's too small. You don't. Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's not as rewarding as, say, like putting together a building, for example. For me, maybe it's not that way for a lot of you. Yeah, just need some taller trees in there. What's a Swiss cheese plant? This. That's just what it's called. I don't know. I'm gonna delete that one though because it's overhanging too much. And then let's also get rid of that guy, maybe? Alright, let's try this again. If it worked over there, it should work over here too, right? And then the really nice part, chat, is if we get this tool dialed in, we'll be able to do this in other areas as well, like in future zones, which could be good. This one almost looks better than that, and it's not even deer tay yet. Oops. Oh, did I undo the... Dang it. I must have. Hang on. There we go. We need that little bump over here again. I don't know what's going on there. Just smooth that real quick. Friendly reminder, chat, that every stream, if you missed it, will always go up on the second channel, Toogii 2. So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe over there. It would be really, really cool of you. Oh yeah, also chat, obviously we started stream today super early because I'm sick. So having said that, I definitely won't be recording anything today. However, or wait, I guess I also won't be able to record anything on Monday because I'm not going to be home due to Memorial Day weekend. So my question for you, chat, I have a Schedule 1 episode that could go up either tomorrow or we could save it for Monday. So either tomorrow's not going to have an episode or Monday is not going to have an episode. Or video, I should say. So which would you prefer, chat? That's what I want to know. Episode or a video on Monday or a video tomorrow? Or no video tomorrow and a video on Monday, or a video on Monday and no video. You see what I'm saying? No video on Monday and a video tomorrow. Okay. 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 That could be done. That could be done, chat. That does mean that I have to finish the edit tonight. But I can do that. I can do that's. I can edit. I'd just rather not record today. You know what I haven't heard in a long time? Our guests talking about fajitas. Which is a common mispronunciation of fajitas. Was that Planet Coaster 1 or was that Planet Coaster 2? Surely they still say something about fajitas. Now I'm just listening for it. No, haven't heard it still. That was just Planet Coaster 1? Why would they not carry that over? That was my favorite. Swimming Pool 3 is unsafe. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, that looks nice. Also looks very nice. Dang, yo. Alright, I think we just want regular rock here, or is it rough rock? Regular rock. Yeah, this is nice. How long does it take for me to record one of my videos? It depends on the video. If it's something like Planet Coaster, it takes a long periodically time. If it's something like... Nah, Schedule 1 kind of takes a minute too, because like sometimes I have to grind mid-episode. Yeah, it just depends. Could be an hour to get maybe a 30-minute episode. Could be 4 hours to get a 30-minute episode. It just, yeah, it just depends. Can you do more underground creations? For me personally, I don't really like the underground creations. I totally understand the appeal to like dark rides and stuff, but I don't really like building that stuff. Because like you hide it anyways. It's all underground, it's all hidden. All your hard work is basically under the terrain, and I don't know how to feel about that. I'd rather have my stuff sort of be on display on the surface, you know? Okay, so at this point, I think we probably just need to go around and start kind of manually moving stuff around. We don't have to get too crazy with it, you know, just anything that's kind of over the fence or anything that looks a little too repetitive. I swear he just said, please don't do that. Did anyone else hear that? That was weird. The Sim speak started to sound a little bit more like English there. Super trippy. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. There's probably some other... Yeah, there's probably some stuff in the middle like this that we need to move around as well. But I like that. This looks kind of clumpy too. If we could spread that out a little bit more, that would be better looking, I think. It's bitter. Arrow said, here I was cleaning saltine crumbs out of the basement and there's a strem going on. Arrow, welcome to Strem. I'm sick. Or getting sick. But it's fine, because we're here together, placing plants, and everything is great. Am I looking forward to Update 5 as much as you? I'm looking forward to any and all updates that they plan to add to Planet Coaster. Any and all. It needs some help still, you know? As you would have seen in previous episodes. What else did I miss? Is that about it? Cool. Cool. Will you only be placing plants this stream, or do you plan on creating something new? I will only be placing plants this stream. Like I said, you guys have been asking for it, so you're going to have to suffer through it alongside me. Sorry to do it to you, but that is what's going on today. It's easy to be like, Toogii, place some plants. But then when you get here and you're like, oh, this is kind of boring. Am I right or am I right? Come on. But to be fair, you did ask for this. So I don't want to see no complaints in chat, all right? Maybe you didn't ask for this specifically. You were just hoping I would do the plants and then you would see it in the next episode. Who's like about to throw up or something? Are you good? Not sure what's going on there. That's not what I wanted. Oh no. Guess I gotta move that guy first. I want this. Why you no select? Oh my. No. Alright, you know what? Fine. We'll put this over here then. I still can't select it. Okay. Okay. Swimming pool 3 is still unsafe, but we don't care about that. At least not right now. Brother, please. I just... Oh, my... That's what we should do. Not be using the advanced move, but just, like... Hitting M. Oops. Okay, I still can't select this guy. Whatever. Whatever. Looks pretty good. I think the inside here has too many of the Swiss cheese plants, so I'm gonna just remove that one. Move this around a little bit more. Oops. Okay, I'm happy with this one. We've got 2 out of 4 done, chat. 2 out of 4. And then this is just the front entrance. Then we have to go, you know, all the way to the back, and there's a lot more that needs to be covered in plants. What'd I miss? Nina said, just got home and I see this as soon as I hit YouTube. That's sick. That is sick. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Perfect to watch while at work. Fantastic. Good to hear. Good to hear. We're getting all the fun with you. No worries. PW Corgi, welcome to Strem. Thank you for joining us today. Marilyn Cook said, it's not boring to me because now I have a bush to hide in when you start charging $200 at the gate like in the tropical park. You're saying you're gonna sneak in, huh? All right. You know what? The fences are pretty low. I would say that they're probably pretty easy to hop. You didn't hear that from me, though. You definitely did not hear that from me. We don't even have security guards yet. They are coming. So I mean, you don't really even have to jump the fence. You could just wander on in and nobody would even say anything. How about a pond? I'm thinking a pond probably somewhere else. I don't really see us squeezing a pond into such a small space like this. We probably need somewhere more open, like this area, or perhaps even over in here somewhere, like alongside the lazy river. Might be a better spot. Or somewhere like in the center of this turn for the coaster. You know, something like that. All right, on to the next. A week from today, the update with the security guards is dropping. Allegedly. I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to take the time to fact check you on that. Bruh. Alright, we'll just move that closer to the building then. We need some more, like flowery looking things, yeah, in this area. You know what, I'm gonna delete that one. We'll move this up, duplicate another one of these. Just right there. It was too green, it needed a little splash of color just in that one spot. This looks good, a little cluttered though, so I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Move this down here. Move this down here, and then let's bring one of these out. We can move this one more towards the center. Turn that one more like that. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. Just sort of evening everything out. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. I thought I already moved all these around, but I guess not. Huh, huh, huh. All right, that's 3 down, chat. 3 down, 1 to go, and then we will try to find some trees to sort of sprinkle in there. How about some water effects to act as sprinklers in the planters? Maybe. Hi, Em. Em's in here. What's going on? Plants. Today is all about them plants. Arrow says, wait, what are you and Lawrence talking about? Lawrence said, Arrow, could you come up from the basement and get some tea for Toogii? And Arrow said, I have an elaborate system where Daisy and Maya handle most of the tea transportation, but sure, I'll put a kettle on. Yeah, Daisy and Maya have these little saddles that we put on their backs, and it basically like transforms their back into like a just a flat surface, basically a table, right? It's got some little some like railing to it too, so the teapot and stuff doesn't slide around, and yeah, they just transport that around the house all day long. It's great, really. Mmm. Chad, I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to relaunch just like I had to do 8 or 9 times while recording the previous episode. Yeah, yikes. That sucks. Autosave is at like 15 minutes, and I'm going to keep it there. Otherwise, it'll like lag the game down every time it saves. So we'll just have to keep doing this every time it crashes. We'll just relaunch, and we'll pick up where we left off each time, or as close as we can get to it anyways. I don't know that this is necessarily the game's fault, per se, right? It could be a mix. It could be my graphics settings. It could be my PC, not necessarily the game. But it's probably the game. Oh, we're back! Hang on. Did it move all these plants? Yep, this right here is like the last thing that we edited, so it saved all of it. That is good, chat. Hang on, I did just get a text message. Let me make sure that everything's good. Please hold. M is working and lurking. I love it. All right. No, please, no. That was way too soon. We just got in, bro. We just got in. All right, let's try to do this before it crashes again. Some of you are probably thinking, God, I love when he just moves plants around and doesn't say anything for 40 minutes. I'm so sorry. I get so locked in, you know? Oh, come on. I just want another one of them lady ferns. And then maybe just another one of them little flower bush things right yonder. Okay, let's save. Save, just in case. Just in case. We've got 1,500 total guests and 1,600 total guests in the park, and we have $66,000 in the back pocket, chat. That's crazy. Wow, that really hurt my throat. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, I'm gonna try to catch up with chat now that I've been silent for 30, 40 minutes. Looks like I'm caught up. Didn't really miss much. C said, I don't mind the sound of plant placing. Cool, 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 cool. I was gonna crush this, but I want to recycle it. Anywho, trees now, chat. Trees. I'm not gonna use the brush for this. They've got to be tropical force. Let's toss out some options here just on the path. So we've got, what are these? Banana palms. We have those in 3 sizes. We also have the coconut palms, the same ones that we used elsewhere. I shouldn't say we used, because this is like the default scenery for this area. I just made the tunnels and the parking lot. I think I might have moved them around slightly, but wasn't anything too crazy. I feel like these might be a little too big, though. I don't know. Maybe it would kind of look cool to have something as tall as the coaster. It's an option. I'll put these out here because they're slightly larger. Oh, they have medium ones too, and smalls. Okay. That changes things a little bit. What is this? That's a really pretty tree. Why have we never used these? It's an almond tree. I like it, and I like the small variant too. So we'll do this, we'll do this, and we'll do this. Put them in a line. You know the deal. Japanese maple tree. I love the look of these. I do. I just don't think they fit the tropical theme. I know we have the tropical filter applied, so technically they're a part of that. Maybe it's just me. It just doesn't really vibe well with everything. Oh, true, you can scale the trees. I forgot about that. Huh? That's a tree? Oh, it says a cluster. Good lord. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. I don't think we need those. I mean, they're cool. That's probably too tall as well. We could scale it down, yeah. Some more palms. I like the palms. I do think I'm a sucker for the palms. A tamarind tree? Oksana would love that. It's a really good paritos flavor. If you haven't had it. The tamarind one. Very good. And now I know that the fruit comes from these trees. I never really looked that up. The more you know. Chloe said, I'm not feeling the best today, so just chilling and watching your stream. It's helping me relax. Thanks for the good vibes. Absolutely. Happy to do it. Even though I might not be feeling very well either, I'm still trying my best. You know, that's just what you do. You just keep on trucking. So chat, what do we like the most out of these groups of trees? Again, we've got the tamarind trees, we've got the coconut palms, we've got the almond trees, whatever that is, palm, we've got different palms there, and then the banana trees, banana palm. What do we feel like would look the best in these areas? Maybe we like mix and match. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we add one of each into. I don't think we could fit one of each, but we could mix it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be just all tamarind trees or all coconut palms, or you know. And it might be better to not go with palms in this area just because we already have them elsewhere. You know, maybe we do mix it up and do the almond and tamarind trees. Also, Chloe, I hope you feel better. I know I didn't say that. The rest of chat did. But yeah, hope you feel better. So no palms, we're gonna mix and match. Yeah, I like the tamarind and almond trees the best. So what we need to figure out now is, whoa, stuck in that palm tree. Do we want to use the big boys, the schmediums, the schmalies? Let's try the big boy first. One of them, anyways. And I'm just gonna place it here, and we'll move it around in a moment. Wow, that looks fantastic. Holy cow, that looks great. Honestly, though, initial placement, big fan. We should probably rotate it at the very least so that the branches aren't clipping through the roof. That looks nice. Look at us, chat. Look at us planting trees. Oh, it's kind of up a little high. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna lower it down just slightly. Look at us, dude. And then let's disable the angle snap so we can really get that other branch away from the roof. That is gorgeous. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move these out of here. Oops. Just so we don't get corn fused. But that looks terrific. Are you kidding me? Big fan, big fan, big fan. Val said, sorry, I've been lurking very sleepy after this morning's shenanigans. Don't worry. Don't worry. Reading that alone just made me yawn, but that's okay. Am I going to build my own coasters at any point? Yes. I can't tell you when that point will be, though. I wanted to put these in place first so people don't roast me immediately out the gate. Every other time I've ever built a coaster, people hate it, even though they usually perform pretty well. It's just not realistic or whatever. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not a coaster head, man. I feel like people just assume that I am crazy for coasters, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I'm just not. I like them. I'm just, you know. Do we even need a second tree over here? I mean, we could put it like that. Seems kind of weird. Maybe over there all by itself. We respect the hoopty-loopty-scoopty in this house. What was it? Scoopty-loopty-hoopty, I believe. Come on, Arrow. Know your lore, man. Kidding, of course. I am kidding. What about back in there? Yeah, just for a little bit of extra height in that flower patch. I feel like that looks pretty good, no? So we did large almond tree and small tamarind tree. So for the other side, let's do large tamarind tree and small almond tree. Right? Right? Right. Wherever it'll place. If anywhere. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're gonna do this then. And then we're gonna lower it down. What? Excuse me. That was weird. That was weird. I don't really care if we place it on top of another plant, too. That's not gonna bother me. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks now of how annoying that was in the previous recording. Wow, that really sucks. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Slider said, I really hope you build a go-kart track at some point. The last ones at the old park were amazing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really did put a lot of work into those, and I felt like those episodes in particular did not perform very well. And I was a little sad about it, but that happens, right? For me, it was really cool because I was recreating something that I felt like I knew pretty well. You know, I had been to the actual place where those tracks were or are. They're still around. But yeah, the videos unfortunately did not perform very well. It was a bit disheartening, a bit sad. Sad G. A little bit of gangsta lean going on there. All right. We can upright that a little bit. Yo, speaking of gangsta lean, also chat, I feel terrible about this still. So obviously I got sick, not out of the blue. First my nephew had whatever it is, and then my mother-in-law got it, and now I have it. But when my mother-in-law was sick, Oksana texted me and was like, hey, can you get my mom some cough syrup? And she wanted like the Delsum stuff specifically. And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I go inside. I was like mid-recording. This was a day when we had like 2 or 3 AC service people coming by, and I was just busy, right? I was just busy. So I go inside real quick, grab the little shot glass thing that comes with the bottle of cough syrup, right? I fill it all the way up to the line on there, give it to Maria. She goes and lays on the couch. I go back to work. Done deal, right? At the end of the day, Oksana gets home, and she's talking to her mom on the couch. Her mom's like, I just got really sleepy. I got really dizzy. I couldn't even stand up. Like, my arms and everything just felt so heavy. And Oksana looks at me. She goes, you only gave her 10 milliliters, right? And I was like, 10? I gave her twice that. I gave her 20 milliliters because that's the line on the cup. That I should have read the bottle, obviously. And so basically, I accidentally drugged my mother-in-law, and I still feel really bad about it. But she's like confirmed. Like, she's basically a rapper now. The only thing that she was missing from that was a double cup, a double styrofoam cup with some Sprite in it, and she would have been sipping on that lean, you know. But yeah, she just got a little sleepy and a little nauseous. I feel really bad. I cannot stress that enough, how bad I feel. But it is also kind of funny because she's still here. She's still alive, you know? Didn't kill her. So that's good. Yeah. It was a big oopsie. So going forward, even though I was rushed and whatnot, I will read the bottle for stuff like that. I will, going forward. I always thought you could trust the cap, or the shot glass thing, you know, that comes with that stuff. I always thought, why would they put a line for 20 on the cup if you're only supposed to have 10 milliliters? You know what I mean? That just seemed kind of stupid to me. So what, do people just have to eyeball, like, in between, I guess? In between the bottom of the cup and the 20, they just eyeball the middle? That seems kind of weird, but yeah, had to share that little story. I'm not a very good storyteller, so hopefully you understood that. Did not kill her. Can confirm she is still alive, so that is nice. Maybe we don't need a second. Maybe we don't need a second tree over here. Nah, let's do it, and we'll just delete 2 of these maybe to make space. Major oopsie chat. Like, I was about in tears as Oksana is like asking me, you only gave her 10 milliliters, right? My jaw dropped and I literally about cried. I felt so bad. Not a crier, typically. There. That looks nice. Oh, let's save also. Yeah, see, now we're getting somewhere. That little bit of vegetation, as you all have been saying, really does do a lot for the front entrance. We've got 74 grand in the back pocket now. That's insane. And 20,000 research points. Okay, we're gonna be up maybe a little too good for the next episode. I don't even think I can spend that much money. We'll see. We'll see. I should probably be paused too, but that's all right. LeGlock James, welcome back to stream. Is it not crashing with being live? It's crashed, what, 2-3 times now, chat? But yeah, it's still doing that. We're trying to just work through it. RA said, I made it to the Promised Plants stream. Yay, yeah. Just if you're just now joining us, spoiler, this is all we're doing today is placing plants. So if you're not interested, I understand. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. But hopefully a lot of you decide to stick around. Kaylee, I believe is how you pronounce that, said, Toogii, I'm a pharmacist, and I'm reporting you for accidentally giving my mother-in-law too much cough syrup? I don't even think you can do that. It's just hearsay. You have no proof. Yeah, it was an oopsie, all right. It was an oopsie. We don't need to stress about it. She's fine. I was forgiven. It's fine.
Oh.
Okay, let's try to get this more to the... Why does it not let me select these trees? Try to get this more to the center. It can have a little bit of that gangsta lean to it as well. That's not gonna ruin anything. But it does have to go down under my just a little bit. Oop, too far. About there. I don't want branches clipping into the buildings or into the roof, so I'm really trying to make sure that we don't have that anywhere. A little bit to the right, and I think we're golden. Beautiful. This notification again, dude, unreal. That's another thing that I really want to be fixed. The whole pop-up where guests are like, I can't help, I can't find the entrance exit. And then as soon as you click on the pop-up, it clears and they find the entrance and exit. The pop-ups are distracting enough. I just want them to be legitimate pop-ups. Like Monsoon Chute being in poor condition. That's a good thing to know. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Chat, thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? What do we think? What do we think of the main entrance? I know it's hours of careful effort, but man, those plant areas do be looking nice. They do be. She do be. Kaylee said no, she's totally fine. All right, all right. If you say so, I'll trust the pharmacist, I suppose. Stop saying this, please. Ain't no guy. Oh my god. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not even worried. Jules said this looks beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, chat, for the help with this also. I definitely could not do this on my own, nor would I want to. Looks great. M said stunning. Stunning. I didn't do my hair this morning, chat. Does it look all right? And what I mean by that is I just didn't, I didn't have a AC/DC breakdown in the mirror trying to make sure every strand of hair is going the same direction. I don't feel well enough to do that. Back from work call, back to watching Master Gardener Toogii. You bet your sweet bippy. We are really out here. Nick said at this stage, crashing, I'd be crying my face off, and my AC/DC would be doing overtime. Yeah, it's a little rough, but we're gonna keep working through it. Jules said my phone is cracked, so I can't see you only slightly, but on my TV I can. Right on, right on, right on. Friendly reminder, chat, if you're enjoying the stream today, make sure to drop a like on it. It really, really does help out. And if you're watching back on Toogii 2, please do the same over there. That channel could really use some help. So, now that we're done with the main entrance, for the most part, right? Obviously, this area needs something. I don't want to go as crazy in other areas, you know. I want it to be a little bit more like this, a little bit more organic, maybe a little bit more sparse, things not necessarily planted right next to one another, like in these areas. So we'll have to figure that out. But moving on, I think I want to tackle these little spots. We just need something in there. Are you guys stuck? The ride is currently in... What? The ride is in operation, but somehow these guests are stuck inside? I can't help you either. It still says exiting Pathos. Let's fast forward. Let's wait till the ride is done, and we'll see if they exit. No, they're stuck. Why? I can't help any of them, and this person's desperate. Oh, that's not good. I bet closing the ride would help. It did. Okay, let's let all these other guests walk out so the issue doesn't happen a second time. And now we can open her back up. Let's make sure that's not happening elsewhere. Oh, for a second there I was like, well, nobody's even riding this one. The dang thing was all the way up at the top. Yeah, we're good. We're good everywhere else. Looks pretty solid. I haven't even looked at the coasters too. People are still riding them, but it's not great. There aren't too many of them. Plants will help. Stop being sick. I demand you to feel better. I feel better with you being here, chat. Um, Emotionally, I feel better. Physically, I still feel like dog doo-doo, but emotional support, chat. Yeah, let's start down here. I'm just gonna go through scenery, I think, for this area. But I also want to try to make it not so repetitive looking, if possible. I was considering doing a row of aloe, though. I don't know, maybe that's going to be too repetitive. It's not going to fit anyways. We'd have to scale them down. I don't want to do that. Chat, do you have any ideas for these spots? We need a Toogii emotional support chat t-shirt now. I'll work on it. Maybe some statues? They don't really have any good ones though, right? It's just the people statues. Matter of fact, I don't even know where to find those. Oh, hedges? Yeah, did they have any... We've got this stuff. Little box hedge. It's maybe too small. You want them at the back or around the front, chat? Would be kind of nice to just snap them to that wall too, but I know that's not what you're supposed to do. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Got a slightly shorter one. There we go. We made it work. Surely not just that, though, right? West Nile said put them in the back with the statues in the front. Front and scaled up. Front. Okay, we've got a couple of votes for the front. Jocelyn said some roses as well. I wish they still had like the tulip planter things too. It doesn't seem like we have those anymore. Too small for a pond here. Okay, we can do hedges at the back. Some roses, I guess. Something in here. Something in the middle. Could also do some taller trees, some statues in the middle, and then flowers at the front. Let's see if we have, like, planter flowers, right? Yeah, like something like this. Just a flower bed. like that. Realistically, they probably would be growing through the railing, let's be honest, unless they're like really well manicured. Should we change the color of the flowers though? Any suggestions on color combo? We're rocking a pink, green. The green's probably gonna stay green, right? Because that's got to be like the leaves or something. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep that green. But we've got a pink, yellow sort of combo going on. Oh, Toogii colors? We could see if that would look good. I don't have the hex value on me at the moment. But we'll just try to get as close as possible. The pink actually is pretty close, and the yellow is too. Do we like that, though? You know what? The pink needs to be a little bit more pastel pink. Drag that slider over a little bit. And then the yellow, kind of same. Needs to be a brighter yellow. And the blue should be more like a little bit closer to a cyan. Somewhere in there. Do we like that? What did Prosecco? I wanted to say prosciutto. Oh, said Toogii colors. Oh, okay. Yeah, we like that? Okay. We can keep that then. Yeah, I really appreciate you being here to help me out today, chat. Like I've said many times before, I'm just not a plant guy. It's not my favorite thing to do here, so having you guys to sort of steer me in the right direction has been really nice. Okay, so we've got our Toogii flowers at the front, we've got our hedges at the back. We still need something in the middle. But what do we do there? Also, should this still be grass, or should we change it to the soil? Would soil look better? Sorry for the voice cracks. Water emitters in the middle? Huh? Maybe a tree or two. We could do the palms that we didn't utilize earlier, maybe. I don't love that. For some reason, I don't love that. What do we think, chat? I don't know why I don't love it. It's just... I mean, granted, I did put them in a straight line. That doesn't tend to help things, but... Yeah, you like the taller one, but not the others? Okay, so let's try taller palms then, and maybe less of them. We can get this one with that gangsta lean. You know what? I don't want one next to that. On that side, I mean. And we could put this shorty like in the middle. Is that better? We don't need to go like super over the top in these small areas either, but I want it to look good. Still keep the grass in here, or do we change that to soil? This is definitely better than what we just had. And I would say it looks good from the top here or the bottom. Keep the grass. Okay. Is that all we really need to do in this area then, you think? Oh, some rocks. Don't we have a tool for that? Temperate is not what we want. Tropical rocks small. Intensity 1%. We'll bring that size down. Let's just see what it would do here. Oh, avoid paths. Let's turn that off. Oh, there we go. Holy. Okay, those are pretty big though still. I'm just gonna do this in a more open area, and we'll see if we could slide those in there. I don't know. I feel like these rocks are maybe too big. No? I mean, we could scale them, but I'm trying to make this easy. I don't want this to take all day. Small rocks only. Even that one's pushing it. Probably skipping over some too, but oops. Okay, so these are going to be our small rocks. That's a good rock pile. Rocks were the right move. It's looking a little bit better, slowly but surely. Making your own custom rock mounds that look good is tricky. It definitely do be tricky. Try to lay that one flat. I wanna try to get this one to sort of go around this tree. Is that too much? And we just need something else in that corner? This looks so tedious, brother, you have no idea. What do we think, chat? Maybe one more in here. What do we think? That's not too bad, right? Prosecco said I fork with it. All right, cool. Taking a page out of the my Lord and Savior Captain Sparkle's book on that one with the fork. Looks great. Awesome. Have I ever heard of Dinkum, and would I ever consider a series on it? I have heard of that, and I don't think I would consider a series on it. I'm so sorry. it's not really my thing. Oh, chat earlier suggested benches in front too. Yeah, we should definitely do that. We're lacking in that area for sure. Yep. I like it. Can we get some trees along the lazy river for shade? We'll get there. We will get there. Maybe some benches up top too. Just because. I mean, what else are we going to put here, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, it's not anything too crazy, but it works really well for that spot. So, what I want to try, and I'm just trying this, chat, just trying, is duplicating the whole shebang and seeing how it looks on the other side. It looks great. But this palm is getting swapped out for this one. Come on. Brother. Oh, I'm still in the scenery group. Thoughts, chat? What do we reckon? Simple but elegant. Nice. In this economy? Dan said, first time I've caught one of your streams live, and I find you finally placing plants? What's going on? Yeah, sick stream today, so I wanted you all to suffer alongside me with the plant placement. Oh no. Chat. Chat. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. It probably saved. It probably saved, right? Oh, that's really... Every time it happens, it's just you know, sucker punch to the gut. It really is. Alright, we get it. Pepe hands. It's the cry. I wish I could see it, man. I still need to figure that out. I need some way to be able to... I need some way for you guys to be able to send cool emotes, and then also I need a way to be able to see them, because I just see them like spelled out. Yeah, OBS needs a better TTV. They have a better TTV plugin for like the for this. For this chat. But it still doesn't work there either. Try one again. Try one again. I've messed around with this so many times too, dude. Okay, we've got Pepe Jam. Pepe Jam. It doesn't actually do it. Bummer. That's alright. That's okay. Swing and a miss. Okay, we've got an autosave. That's a good sign. You remember when someone said that looks tedious? Bro, it only saved these two rock. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Wow. Oh, wow, wow, wee wow. I don't think I've ever been so butthurt before in my whole life. And it's not gonna look the same as it did before. I don't remember which rocks I chose. I don't remember where I put them. When I finish this, don't anyone say, old one was better. I swear, we'll drop the ban hammer. I don't care. I don't care. You know what? Old one was better. I can see it. I can hear it already. Heck, I'm thinking it. But it does not need to be said, okay? It just doesn't. I'm gonna reuse that rock too, just to try to save some time. Second time looks way better. There it is. See, that's what we needed. That's what we needed right there. For sure. Yeah, last time was just a practice run. It's just a test. It was just to see if we could do it. Now this is now it's time for the real thing. You get me? Yeah, that last recording though, chat, what an emotional roller coaster that was. I cut out a lot of the frustration too. I didn't want you guys to see me like that. Probably should have left some of it in. Some of it was funny, but you know. Oops, that's the same rock that I just chose, isn't it? Or maybe this one is. Ah, who cares? I just need something else right there. Okay, that looks pretty solid. Let's do what we did a few moments ago and copy all that. Something ain't right here. Oh, it selected the coaster too. There we go. And now we can group? Save! Save it! Save! I will. Let me place this one first. And then I will save, I promise. Oh, I forgot the benches. Dang, dude, it didn't even save the benches? Bummer. Alright, saving. Saved. Wait for it. It's locked in. Holy. Chat, holy. Perfect timing. Imagine if we didn't. Oh my god, I would be so sad. That was crazy. That was crazy. Literally the perfect save. Clutch save right there. So lucky. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Please be there. Please all be there. Let's go. All right. All right. We're still in it. I'm going to pause. It does seem that pausing kind of helped, maybe. Or it's all in my head, but either way. Now we need to change this one palm, right? That's what we did the last time. Yeah, this game has never crashed on me. Still a great game. Loads of bugs, though. Some people were saying disable something rather. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to make my game look less impressive just because it's crashing. I shouldn't have to do that as a consumer, right? You shouldn't have to try to find workarounds for just to have the game work. You know what I mean? So I will not be doing that. We will continue to suffer even if changing that one setting would prevent it from crashing. Maybe I'm crazy, right? Maybe that's a little wild. That's just how I feel. One more save. Oh, benches we already have in the park. Right? We shouldn't have to do that. What did Uncle T say? Disable your Bitcoin miner just while you're playing Planet Coaster 2. I promise you, I am not mining right now, nor have I ever mined Bitcoin. I have played Minecraft. Does that count? There's mining involved there. That's funny. Yeah, this ain't streamer life simulator. Not all streamers mine Bitcoin while they stream, I promise. Just make sure you report it to Frontier. Not even necessary. They've got plenty of reports as it is. I need to take a walk. I need to take a walk. And we're back. I thought I broke my headphones, but I didn't. We're fine. Everything is good. Relaunching. The primal scream heard from the garage. You really should have been there. You should have heard it. It hurt a lot. Sorry for the grammar, no worries. English is my only language, and I still can't speak it properly, so no worries whatsoever. What if you connected the paths from the smaller coasters to meet? Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wasn't going to do it with the long one, you know, because it's just too long, but maybe you're onto something there. I like it. Hold that thought. Just plants today, but I like where your head's at. Oh, no, I did View Park. I wanted Edit Park. The irony of getting a notification of an upload from another content creator, obviously, titled, "Is Planet Coaster 2 good now?" while watching it crash repeatedly on your stream. Wait. View Park doesn't save that stuff? Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, to be fair, I did click the wrong thing, but Edit Park is what we want. Oh, Arrow said, speaking of headphones, what are those headphones? Toogii, the duct tape isn't holding mine together any longer. I absolutely love these headphones, chat. Not a sponsor. I've definitely never been paid by Astro. These are A40s, I believe. Astro A40s. It's the only headset that I've ever worn that doesn't hurt the top of my head from the band. I've seen other ones that are just like a strip of fabric, and those probably are fine too, but they don't. I feel like they lack support. This, you still have a lot of support, and the foam under here is really, really nice. If you know what I'm talking about, like the top of your head headphone pain, like the gamer dent, as you can see there. There's just a lot of pressure up there all the time. Yeah, not a sponsor. Astro A40s, though. Phenomenal headphones. And they have a little... I don't even think I have it. Oh, yeah, on this side. They have a little spot for a mic, too, but... The boom mic that I use is a little bit better, so... Yeah. Anyways, great question, Arrow. I don't think I've ever talked about my headphones. Volume knob on the earpiece by any chance? Negative. There is this for being able to mute yourself. But it only works if you use like the specific adapter and, you know, all that. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, we need benches again. Holy cow! Is this Groundhog Day? We're just gonna have to keep doing the same things over and over and over and over again. Oh my god, this plant, or this palm tree, blowing in the wind, looks very suspicious. It looks like it's gonna crash, does it not? It's jittery and laggy a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the look of that whatsoever. So I optimize every game that I play so long as it has optimization within GeForce through NVIDIA, right? So that's just kind of where I'm at. If I've optimized the game and it's still crashing, I feel, you know, most people would probably just change some settings to prevent it. But I feel like as a consumer, I shouldn't have to do that, right? Especially if it's been optimized. It should just work. Granted, I am streaming on top of it, right? It's putting extra stress on the PC, but come on. Come on. All right, saving. I'm just gonna have to save after every little thing that we do. It's okay. It's okay, chat. We're gonna get through this together. Suspicious tree. Suspicious face. More. We need more. Excuse me. I have A40s as well. Had them for like 3 years. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I've had these, but they've been around for a while. They have withstood the test of time. Even with me throwing them just moments ago. I would never throw a controller, though. I would never rage quit and throw a controller. Headphones? Maybe. Okay. Saving. Add more bushes near the tree. Which tree? Maybe that's a silly question, but we got a lot of trees already. I do want to fix this. Just a little. Some terrain sort of clipping through that staircase. Cool. All right. I'm happy with this. Chat, where do we go from here? We've got our plants filling in that area. We've got our plants in the front now. Like I said earlier, we will still probably have to like just scatter some random plants around. I'm not super concerned about that at the moment. We could turn our attention to this area next and try to fill that in. And we might even just do it in a similar way to here, no? Benches and trash cans are back. They've been placed, they've been replaced, I should say, and we have saved. So we're locked in. Bryce, welcome back. I don't know how much more of this I can take, chat. I know we saved. It's just annoying. All right, time for Fall Guys. Yeah, honestly, that would be the backup plan. It's almost always the backup plan for some reason. Let's do a little Rocket League. Let's do some Fall Guys. Or at this point in time, it would be, oh, let's do some Farm Sim. But I'm not really even feeling up for that. This is all I planned on doing today. I promised you guys that I would do a plant placing stream, and so that is what we're here to do. I do not intend to do anything else. Yeah, we're still crashing. Arrow said Fall Guys would have him throwing a controller. For some reason, I believe that. Okay. Yeah, as we were talking about, I'm pretty sure I want to focus on this little area next. Should be pretty easy. Maybe. I'm gonna drag this out here. Out here. Here's what I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking we do some more of these bushes. Right yonder. You know what? I'm gonna go all the way down. Should we have him come this way too? I think the tropical plant tool might be good for the larger spaces. Yeah, you're probably right. We just like crank that intensity down a little bit and sprinkle some stuff around. Should be fine. That mug should be filled with vodka after all these crashes. Who's to say it's not already, right? It's not. I should clarify, it's not. Or is it? No, it's really not. Let's maybe revisit changing the settings. At least it could get through stream with your sanity intact. The only thing that people suggested was disabling screen space reflection or something. Yeah, screen space reflections. We'll just disable that. Keep it nice and simple. That way I don't have to change all of the settings. If it hangs in there, it hangs in there. Oh, it was global illumination? Somebody else said screen space reflections. Okay, 2 settings then. Oh, global illumination is on ultra. Is this gonna make it look like crap, dude? Yo, thank you. Has? Is it Has or Haas? It's probably Haas, Stafford. Thank you so much for the midstream sub. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. Yeah, I will disable those 2 settings. And hopefully it doesn't look like balls. Why is it so blue all of a sudden? Look at how blue that looks. Disgusting! Oh, I don't like it, but yeah, maybe at least we can place the rest of these plants, right? Even back here, it looks so... Whatever. Whatever. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. All right, so I don't really want to mess with this area, the larger area yet necessarily. What I really just want to focus on... Ooh. Could we get a arch over that? Hang on. Sorry, squirrel brain. I got distracted. Because we have this. Could we put an arch over it? Yo, that would be kind of hard, no? I mean that in a good way, like hard, like cool. Like it would go hard, you know what I mean? Obviously, we wouldn't want it this tall. But... That's kind of sick, no? If we scaled it up a little bit too to prevent it from clipping through the sides of the pool, I think that would be a little bit better. So let's just go up like 105. A little bit more. Whoops, that's too much. Let's do 110. Is that cool, chat? Do we like that? I got a hell yeah brother in chat. Or is that a fellow Cleater McSkeeter fan right there? Goes incredibly hard. Okay, fantastic. I'm glad you like it. Lovely, looks sick. Save. Yeah, just in case, right? Just in case. Hopefully we've prevented the crashes at this point, but we're just trusting chat that that is going to prevent that from happening. Love it. All right, sick. Cool. Moving on. Here, I don't think I want to continue the hedge. I think we should probably do some fleurs. Really makes it pop. Nice. I was trying to get a good view so I could just get the dirt to touch that curb of the path there. You know how it is. AC/DC and all. Cool. I guess we could probably get a skinnier, I was gonna say thinner one. Do they have that? Oh yeah. What do you think, chat? Should we go skinnier here? Or should we stick with the big boy? I feel like skinnier might look better. Excuse me, so sorry. We're going skinny. A change that they did make though, chat, that I really do like is if you copy the hex value, it'll save up here. Very handy. Cool. All right, now we can delete that. Dang, that's like perfect. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Ooh, make a little flower patch in the corner? How to do? How to do? Can you explain to me? How to do? Dr. Bab. Welcome back to Strem. Yes, you are not seeing things. Today is a plant placing stream only. Don't even suggest doing anything else, because I won't do it. Well, I mean, if you really feel like you have to, go for it, but yeah. Kind of sucks doing this too, because like, obviously, you guys know me. We're gonna do the same sort of vegetation on the other side as well. But since it's mirrored, I can't just copy it and put it on the other side. I'm gonna have to do this whole process over again on the other side. Hey, no crashes yet though. We'll save just in case. Since we changed the setting, no crashes. It still doesn't look as good. And maybe you guys can't really tell on stream. I think the game looks horrible now. The shadows are all off. It's got like a blue tint everywhere. Icky. Icky. No me gusta. Not a fan. Oh yeah, the plant thing. I kind of forgot about that. Shay said, dang it, you didn't say you'd be streaming. To be fair, I did say that I would stream. I just didn't say that I would stream at the butt crack of dawn. Not something I normally do. I'm trying to get ahead of the sickness before I just can't talk at all. Gotta do what you gotta do. Look at that. Beautiful. This is gonna have to go in, but that's okay. Not gonna hurt nothing. It's gonna look weird if it like runs into the side of the hill, so maybe I'll just call it quits there. Okay, this looks so much better though. Chat, why didn't we do this sooner? Who was dragging their feet? Not like I would have been doing that. That's crazy. Oh, stamp tool. Is there a plant placing stamp tool? Save, thanks. I don't know if there is. Hang on. We gonna find out. It would be in this, no? There is no stamp. Or at least it doesn't look like it. Oh, my custom brush didn't save. No. No, dude, that's terrible. Honestly, it's a good thing that we got this whole area done already. But that really sucks, man. We spent a good while just trying to get the brush right. Bummer. Yeah, I'm not going to take the time to recreate that again, so we'll just have to switch it up, I guess. That's a bummer and a half. Yeah, you just use the stamp tool to add flowers on the hillside. What? What stamp tool? You make a custom stamp and add the flowers you want. Huh? There is a brush for any tree or... I'm sorry, what? Chat, I don't see a stamp in here. It's just a brush. Okay, there is no stamp. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, no stamp. I understand. I understand. Right. That's what I was saying is we created our own custom brush earlier for these areas up at the front, and it didn't save, probably from all the crashes. So probably not gonna do that. I'll just, yeah, probably not gonna do that again. To be fair. I just want regular scenery. Excuse... I mean, I would do this. I would add this in there. But painting the plants in here just in a corner is not gonna look great. What do we think of this? Just for something? Or no? Is that too much? To save some time, maybe just do ponds on the side bits. It's going to be too small here for a pond. I don't think that's going to look great. If you mean on the other side, I had thought about it, but I don't want it to run alongside the lazy river. I think that's going to look kind of weird. I just wanted like a circular, like oval-shaped pond, like in a larger area. Corner flowers look awesome. Okay, we'll do that then. Just to sort of complete the look. I like it. I like it. I like it. We can probably delete this stuff now. Don't need that where we're going. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, so now a brush for this area. We've got to figure that out, huh? I really don't want to have to do that again, but since our custom brush didn't save, I guess we have no choice. I'll do that after. I think 4-meter stuff is going to be too big. So we'll stick with the 2s. Oh, and then the flowerless might be kind of a good thing to sprinkle in there. All right, over to bushes. We're going to add the aloe. Cactus, I feel like, is not what the kind of look that we want to go for. Oh, a bracken. Let's do the small. Just some more green, something else green in here. Reeds. You know what? Reeds actually might look good on the opposite side over here. I don't know. That could get repetitive fast though. And then we're gonna do all of the elephant ears. We're gonna include what else? Got a small palm there. We could try that. The king fern is out. It's just too big. These 2 lady ferns could work. That's going to be too tall. These would look good. We'll do the small one and then the 2-meter one. Rose bush, but small. Swiss cheese plant, I think I'm only going to put the small one in. I mean, because that's all we can really fit, but let's save this as... What did we save it as last time? Flower bush brush, I think. Is that it? Flower bush brush. We've got it. Okay. And then we're going to crank the intensity down, change the size, avoid paths we don't really care about. Align to surface we want on. Oh, and then also align rotation to surface. Yes. We don't want them to scale up. So I have to change this for every single one. Unless there's a faster way to do this. Like, can I shift click them? No. No, we cannot. Holy cow, chat. My throat feels like it's getting worse. Like, my airway's not closing. It's just super scratchy. If I felt like my airway was closing, I would not be streaming today. Just getting scratchier and scratchier, though. By the minute. We've still got so much work to do. Also, if you're enjoying the stream so far, make sure to drop a like. If you're watching back on Toogii 2, please do the same over there. It really, really does help out. Or if you enjoy the pre-recorded episodic format of the series, make sure to leave a like on the stream too. Okay, save changes. Click that a couple times just to be on the safe side. Is this going to work? Did it place something? Apparently it placed something. I didn't see it. See, it's still not great. Like, no matter what, I think I'm gonna have to always go through and, like, manually move the stuff because AC/DC. And I can't really place too close to the edge of the pool either. I kind of figured that was gonna be a problem. Here's a question, chat. Do we transform this to Dirte? Do we make it dirt? Oops. Do we make it dirt instead? I feel like that would look better. It'd be it'd be similar to this, right? We just sort of change that to soil. Patricia, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. There's still time for it to crash again. Oh, I haven't even done anything yet. I think I saved after we finished the little corner planters, so we're good. But thank you. Oh, Patricia said her boy's sick too. High fever, swollen tonsils. Dang. That sucks. But I'm glad I can stream for you while you're just twiddling your thumbs, basically. Dirte? Thank you. Sometimes I'm just staring at chat, waiting for someone to give me the green light. So thanks, Jules. Let's do that first before we put the plants in there. I really think that's gonna do a lot. Where is it putting those? There's nothing on the surface here. Oh, I see. It's putting them below. Okay. Let's see if we just sort of move things around randomly, kind of randomly, if that's going to look better. Yeah, see, it really doesn't want us to get any closer than this to the edge of the pool. I think we'll probably have to use this tool to make stuff like that happen. Not a big deal, but... There's too many Swiss cheese plants on top of each other, so I'm going to drag this one out here. Oh, there's one down there too. Well, we're going to delete that. Oh, come on, guy. For real? All right. It's too many of those. I think the new brush actually has more variety than the one we set up initially. So I like that. All right, let me just get another one of these up in here. And then I do kind of want another one of those flowering, yeah, one of these Because we have one over here, but it's not flowering. I think we need one that is sort of connected to it. Like that? What do we think, chat? Does that look pretty good? Nice and organic, not too repetitive. It's got some good elevation change or height difference, you know what I'm saying? Gorge, 10 out of 10. All right, all right. Now I'm picturing a floral mascot, like a statue but covered in foliage. That sounds like it would take a considerable amount of time. If you want to make it and put it on the workshop, I'll maybe check it out. But yeah, that sounds like a very tedious task. Such cute, OMG. Beautiful. Kozo G and I spent the past 5 minutes trying to sync our Toogii streams. It can be a little... I think if you just hit the live, there should be something on the, like, around the scrub bar, right? That just says live. I think if you click that, it should take you both to the live stream. Maybe. Or sometimes you have to drag the slider. Who was it? Who was it? Chat? Chat. It was I gotta call you out now. CKM Car Design. You jinxed it. You jinxed it. See, after changing those settings, I don't think it'll crash again. It just did, brother. It just did. I did save. I did save. I did save. I saved. Drop the ban hammer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. We're sitting in the same room, both watching Strem on our computers, and sound differences were killing us. Oh, I'm sure. Honestly, I don't know, because then, like, the lip sync could be off. I was going to say, like, maybe just have one of you play the sound and the other be on mute, but yeah, then the lip sync might be a little weird. It did take longer, to be fair, I will give you that, but it does still crash, so problem not solved. And now you restart it, so maybe it'll be better. It's been restarted. Who knows? Who the heck knows, man? Uncle T just said, hey, it crashed again. That it did, Uncle T. That it did. Anywho, I'm a big fan of that. I think that looks fantastic. We're going to do the exact same thing pretty much over here. This notification does not exist. This person can find... Look it, they're heading to guest services counter. They can find the exit just fine on their own. Maybe they need a little hand. Maybe they need a little assistance. Right? That's the French version of assistance. Okay, yeah. That's fine. That is fine. You just keep doing what you're doing, I guess, guys. Anywho. Back to plants. It's back to plants for us. Are you going to post this? Yeah, I do get this question a lot if I, like... Some people seem to think that I stream and then cut the streams up to make the episodes. I make the episodes during separate recording sessions, not on stream. Stream is typically stuff that's more tedious, like plants, for example, stuff that we can kind of do together in real time. But to answer your question, this VOD will be posted over on the second channel, Toogii 2. So if you missed anything at all today, it'll all be over there. No worries. Don't freak out, okay? Everything's gonna be all right. Gonna be A-okay. So we're gonna start with some deer tay. Freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out, chat. I'm gonna freak out, dude. Our brush is gone. Again. After I saved and everything. Do they not stick around after you make them? Are they just a one-time use kind of thing? Holy cow. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's great. We're having a good time today. I'm having so much fun. I love plants. I really do. They're so, so good. Plants is love. Plants is life. Time to do this all again, or do we just not? Tells us to chill out and that everything's gonna be fine. Immediately after, I'm gonna freak out. Sorry, chat. I'm just, you know, I've got a lot of personal stress at the moment. Thankfully, work doesn't ever stress me out. Apart from when stuff like this happens, I guess. But then on top of that, I'm sick now. We're just having a time. We are just having a time. You're handling these crashes very well, Toogii. Thank you so much. Do I remake or try to redo the brush tool? Or since we're kind of having to move the stuff around manually anyways, should we just... You're doing great, sweetie! That reminds me of a Smosh clip. Sorry, that's just... My brain is full of those and SpongeBob clips. Yay, Becca! Go, Becca! Hang on. Hang on, chat. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You're doing great, sweetie! Smile! Hang on. Confirm. I don't care about that brush. Give me a sec here. This is very important. We need this on a soundboard. Why did it take me to Facebook, bro? I don't even use Facebook. Oh no, it's not. It's gonna take me a while to find it, isn't it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Don't forget. Don't forget to smile.
Gratitude and motivation for the plantalones. Celebratory hands in the air emoji.
Plantalones. Plantalones. That's gotta be plants in Spanish, right? I know it's not, but that's kind of funny. Thank you so much, Patricia. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go, chat. Let me do this.
Good job!
I hate how it's vertical, but it's a clip, so I mean, this is, yeah.
Go, Rebecca! You got this, Rebecca! I love you! Good job! You're gonna kill it, Beck! Yeah! Becca! Oh my gosh, Becca, you're killing it! Becca, smile! Don't forget to smile! Rebecca! Yeah! Go, baby! Go, baby, go! Come on, sweetheart! You're doing great!
That's me. That's me right here. Oh, and then the sad face.
Rebecca! Please! Please, Rebecca! Rebecca, please! Yeah! Go, Rebecca!
That's me. That is me AF right now, chat. Yo, another
Plants, potted plant emoji.
potted plant emoji. Brian, thank you so much for reading those super quickly. Jocelyn, thank you for the $9.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Especially on a day like today. Sometimes we just need that. A little midstream motivation, right? Let's go back to in-game. Holy, yeah, sorry, Chad. I had to have you see what I was seeing in my mind when that was mentioned, so. Fantastic. Where were we? Right. We're going to pause and kind of just do this manually. Thankfully, we do already have the one side set up, so we can kind of just pick and choose what we want from it rather than setting up that whole brush thing again. The Rebecca clip was spot on, same energy. All right, cool, cool. Dear DMCA, that was fair use. Thank you. It was actually, as a React streamer, I modified the clip, having my face in the corner of the video. So it is fair use. I don't think Smosh cares if you know, show clips like that. It is just a clip after all. Yeah, RIP plant brush for sure. For sure, for sure. It is gonna make this a little bit trickier, and I'm like unintentionally gonna make them symmetrical. I'm calling it right now. I am calling it right meow, chat. I can't believe how many people are like offended when I say meow instead of now. I think it's funny. It's from the movie Super Troopers. If you haven't seen it, would recommend. But yeah, the amount of comments that I've seen from when I say meow, or of people being upset that I say meow instead of now, kind of funny. Kind of just makes me want to say it even more. Some people are like, yeah, it was funny at first. It's getting old now. Okay. There's the door, right? I can't really say that though. Sick Toogii can say whatever he wants. He has a free pass. It's getting old. Meow. There it is. There it is. Oh, I already got one of those. I want the small version of that. Here we go. I don't really like it there. Maybe in here somewhere? License and registration. All right, Meow. Meow, sir, do you have any idea how fast you're going, Meow? It's basically, for those of you that haven't seen the movie, it's state troopers who pull people over and they like give themselves objectives during the traffic stop. So for example, that guy in that scenario is supposed to just see how many times he can get away with saying meow. So he says, all right, Meow, do you have any idea how fast you're going, Meow? That we're not gonna play on stream. We're not gonna play clips from movies on stream. We're just asking to be struck with copyright infringement. Oh, spread that out just a little bit more. It is different. It is different. I promise. I completely mixed up Starship Troopers with Super Troopers, and I was trying so hard to remember that joke. Oh no. Yeah, that they're different. They do be different. Alright, what do we need next? We've got one of those purple bushes already, so let's maybe grab one of these. Oh, the throat. It's not doing well, chat. And then we need more color in here, so let's grab one of these again. You're doing great, sweetie. Don't forget to smile. You know what? I feel like this... Oh, can I not click on it? And I... Oop. There it is. I feel like this needs to be closer to the flowers. And then we can put something else in this area. Something a little larger. But what? Oh, here. We don't have any of these over here, right? Holy floating plant. Not the look that we're going for. Okay, this looks random-ish. Matthew Miller, Lil Bean. Hi, hon. And also Lil Bean. Sorry, I had to. That is funny, right? It's like I called Matthew Hun. Everything's great. It's great. We're having a good time today. The game hasn't crashed ever at all. Planet Coaster 2 punishing your jokes. Honey, I'm doing okay. The throat is like gradually just getting scratchier and scratchier as we go. But I started early enough. We've already had 3 hours of fantastic content today. We're gonna keep going for as long as we can. Everything is awesome. Good to hear. Did you take your meds? I did. I actually took them on stream so I wouldn't forget. Yeah. I didn't take it with food though. So far, no upset stomach. Nothing bad. Lil Beans had a cush morning. Lucky. That is very lucky. AC, we're not going to talk about that at all today. I don't want to talk about that again until like next Monday. Is it OG Kush though, bro? He took twice the regular dose though. He does that a lot, we hear. Oh yeah, and I also told Chad about how I accidentally drugged my mother-in-law. If you want to hear the very short story on that, you're going to have to watch this back over on Toogii 2, or you can try to scrub around to try to find it. I'm not going to talk about that again either. Why do you keep hurting my little pharmacist's heart? It was just a antibiotic, and I took it without food because I didn't have any Pop-Tarts. There were no Pop-Tarts in the pantry. And I had to stream. Priorities. Holy, did you see that? He out here dancing. You're gonna poop. Professional opinion. That's okay. Honestly, that might do me a little good. The chat filter held poop for review. That's crazy. That's crazy, but also probably necessary. Okay, so let me try to figure out where we're at again. After another crash. It's really just been a day, hasn't it, chat? We're gonna pause too, so I can stay focused. It's like, does anyone else feel like if you have the music too loud, it makes you a worse driver? Does anyone else feel that way? I find myself having to turn down the radio so I can focus on driving more. Is that pathetic? I can't be the only one. Surely I'm not the only one. And then Oksana laughs at me. Old people problems. You think I'm old? I am. We're pushing 30 now. We're getting up there. You got to turn down the volume to see better. Classic. Exactly. See, M gets it. M gets it. At least I'm not completely alone. Do like a little random bunch of these over here. And then we're gonna get rid of this one. And we need another bracken thing. Oh, that's the bracken. Never mind. We want a lady fern. I don't like that third one there. Just 2 is fine. Drive 100% the same way? Okay. No, that's so real. I do that too. Wow, I actually said something relatable for a change. That's crazy. I swear, normally... Koso G said I turned on the radio and say, sorry, I have to see better. Yeah, can relate. Oh, especially when the destination is approaching. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Chat, you're making me feel so much better about myself right now. I thought I was a loony. Oh, we already have a purple thing. Let's do this, because it's massive. It'll fill up some real estate. Saving. Did you accidentally hit the apply button after deactivating global? Oh no, please stop it. I mean, it's probably gonna reset, isn't it? No, it didn't reset. We're good. I was thinking, since I have the game optimized in GeForce, the NVIDIA driver, that, you know, relaunching the game would just basically bring the settings back, but obviously it hasn't done that. I have to re-optimize for the next episode, I guess. What else do we need over there? We don't have any Swiss cheese, or we don't have too many Swiss cheese plants. You know what? There's probably a better one. Let's grab like a smaller one or something from up here. Just a different shaped one. We do have a lot of green going on right now, though. Let's put this here. I want another one of these in this area. Another aloe. Another flowering aloe we can put out here. And then next to that, we'll do a non-flowering aloe. Let's get a bracken. All right, doesn't like that. We'll just drag that over. Okay, and then a little bit more color. We need one of these. Nice. Okay. And then let's get a larger purple plant. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. I think those are all the same. Yeah, it might be a little bigger. Am I getting bored of plants yet, Toogii? I was bored the minute we started. But having you here, chat, is helping a lot. So, thanks for being here. Oops. I guess we do have those over here, too. So wait, who was the pharmacist? Can I just have you call in my prescriptions now? Kaylee? I'll just have you call in my prescriptions now. God, that would save me so much time. Or wait, you can't do that, right? Pharmacists fulfill prescriptions. Doctors, yeah. Sick brain. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know that. Moving on. My bad. Let's see. Bryce said it may be boring and monotonous, but it is really bringing things together. I have to agree with you. I think it is. I loved your response to that too. That would be a doctor. Holy cow. I promise you, I know that. I just have such bad brain fog at the moment. Okay, let's save. Chat, I need a potty break, okay? I'm gonna give you guys your chair cam that you rightfully deserve, and I will be right back, okay? Love you, chat. Also, I'm gonna blow my nose. You know what? I'll do that in the house. Love you, chat. I'll be back. Chair cam. Engaged. If it crashes when I'm not here, somebody freak out for me, okay? Just freak out on my behalf. Chat. Hi, chat. He hath returneth. He hath returneth. Do you think Chair gets sad knowing we can't hear it talk? Probably. Yeah, round of applause for Chair, please, chat. Round of applause for Chair. Really holding it down. We were just about to put out an APB. No need. No need. All right. Where were we? Did I save? Hopefully I saved. We'll just do that again to make sure. Okay, so I think we have enough plants over here to where we can just keep repeating to reach the end. But I don't know what we should place next, mate. Maybe one of these, mate. You will, right? Oh. And I... Oop. You have got to be kidding me. Bro. Okie dokie. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great. Everything's totally fine. We're fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Do I seem mad? I'm not. No, that's crazy. I would never get mad at something so simple like that. It's... How many times? When will you learn?
Oh, yeah!
That hurts. What's the number count of crashes today? I actually don't know. I haven't been keeping track. It's been more than happened in the previous recording session, if that makes sense. There have been more today than there were when I was recording for yesterday's video. Even after disabling some settings and stuff. Hey, at least I got that save in though, right? A Stream Elements crash counter plugin, that could, you know, that could come in handy. Will the park be on the workshop? Absolutely. Once it's all finished though. I don't ever upload anything that's like half done. I also don't really upload standalone buildings or anything of that sort really ever. If there's something in the park that you really want for your own park, let me know. I'd be happy to try. Not today, but sometime. Okay, I was just copying one of these, so apparently it did not save. Otherwise, that would still be there. I've been biting my lips a lot lately, chat. It's terrible. I mean, I know I shouldn't, right? But it feels better having them smooth than having them all dry. Don't nobody even suggest chapstick either, because that stuff don't work. I feel like most of the time it makes it feel worse. I have this little chapstick here, and I hate it. It's like a... It's like a last resort kind of chapstick thing. I only use Aquaphor now. It's like the second you look away, it crashes. It's so frustrating, dude. I can't even put it into words how frustrating it is. I think it's maybe less frustrating on stream because at least you guys have to suffer alongside me. Whereas when I'm doing a recording and it crashes a whole bunch, I feel like I'm alone because I am, right? But today we're not alone. We're going through this together, right? They're trying to. Unreal, dude. Is the game broken or is there too many pieces already? Do you know what the reason for the crashes is? I don't know the reason. It definitely shouldn't be because there's too many pieces, because we are just getting started with this park. My money is on the game just needs to be optimized better. Not really sure. That or there's some sort of thing that's happening that's just breaking the game, a bug that needs to be patched. Could be something as simple as that. I'm not a developer, so I couldn't really tell you. The only thing I can tell you is that it's very annoying. So let's put the flower back again for the third time. Yeah, maybe I should just not look away. It seems like that's when it happens. Maybe that one flower just really doesn't want to be there. Maybe. Okay, we have one save. We have one save. I would say God, I can't even brain now, period. I had received a few comments from a lot of you saying that you were worried that I would maybe give up on Planet Coaster due to the crashes. I promise you that won't be happening, but if the issue persists and there are no patches, we are probably going to have to do something else in the meantime, and then we can pick it back up when it freaking works, dude. Holy cow, I'm so upset right now. Yeah, Facecam also freaks out for a second when it crashes. It, like... I'd love to see the, what's that thing called? The, Task Manager, right? I'd love to see what's happening in Task Manager while it crashes. Does the memory usage skyrocket? Does CPU usage skyrocket? You know, is it GPU? What's going on there? I'm leaning more towards GPU related because that would definitely make my face cam sort of shudder there for a minute. I don't know. Did that one plant finally save though? Oh, it looks like it in the thumbnail. Crash and dump logs available. If there are, I don't know where to find them. I report it every time that we get a crash, so I'm sure they know. It's just, it hasn't been fixed. Surely I can't be the only one that this is happening to also. And you know what? Since now we know that it's not those settings, I'm going to turn those things back on. Ambient occlusion, I never run. Screen space reflections, I will turn back on. And then we'll hit apply. It looks so much better. The blue tint is gone. So much nicer. And then we will save. Holy. Somebody said that I should be rotating the plants because it makes it more realistic compared to it all being the same direction. You're right. You're right. But is he going to do it now? He's not. He's not. I don't really want to put any more purplies over here. Maybe we grab one more of these. Sort of do a little something like that. Something light, you know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, chat. We have finally done it. We have finally done it. Look at all this work, all this effort today, and we have this to show for it. We have this to show for it. We have this to show for it. And we have the front entrance to show for it. The crashing has kind of thrown a wrench into things today. It's definitely made this take so much longer than it really needs to. But I feel good about what we have. We just now need to do this exact same thing on the other side. Should be easy enough. Save the game too, Janator. I just did that, did I not? There's a good chance I just don't remember it. Got him. Is there any special reason that you don't do this in sandbox mode? Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of, like, playing the game, in my opinion. If you just have unlimited money and all that. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I'm not real big into sandbox mode. I'm sorry, is that actually at a different height? And now that I know that, I will never be able to unsee it. Are you kidding? Oh, wait. We weren't using world axis. If we use world axis and slide it over, it should be the same. It is. Okay. The fact that we had a symmetrical park and one side is at one elevation and the other would be at... That would... Holy cow. I would have deleted everything, chat. Straight up. Straight up. But that's obviously not the case, thankfully. So we're fine. Everything's fine. Almost a disaster. Constantly dodging disaster after disaster. That's just what we do here. I don't love this. But I don't think I really want to take the time to try to fix it. Unless it's easy. It might just be because these two are clipping. So if I split that from the building and just kind of move it over. Oh yeah, that did it. Come on, right there. Go. Oh yeah, also these I wanted to split from that scenery group so we can start a new one. War crime averted. All right. I've got to start biting my lips and I've got to focus. That's not biting. Let it be known. Ooh, you know what I'm excited for, chat? New season of Clarkson's Farm drops, I think, tomorrow, if I remember right. It's Jeremy Clarkson, one of the original Top Gear presenters. Good show. Really good show. Both Top Gear, Grand Tour, you know, all that. But his farm show, pretty good. That looks nice. Oh yeah, because on the other side, I didn't bring that all the way out. Wait. No, this would be different. Oh, right, because we have the staircase here. I was looking at it, kind of having a kind of having a mental breakdown because I realized that it wasn't symmetrical, but in the previous episode we broke the mold so that they are not perfectly symmetrical anymore. Right. And now I just have to be okay with that, which is the hard part. TG, what's going on, dude? Welcome back to Strem. Thank you for joining us again today. Hope you doing well, bruh. As Frank Ocean would say. Oh, we got a little issue over here too. We gonna have to fix that. Like the dude from Holes. I can fix that. Also, this staircase doesn't have anything going down the side of it. Maybe that is something that we should add. Potentially. Good enough. We're locked in again. Rio is back. What's going on? Welcome back to Stram. Glad you could join us today. Yeah, if you are just now joining us, apologies for not mentioning that I would be streaming as early as I started this today. Trying to get ahead of the sickness. Figured today would be the day that we finally place some plants in this piece. That looks nice. Okay, is that it for hedges then? We're good to move on to the flowers, I think, next, yeah? We could even do a little bit of a flower area. That's we don't have to say anything, chat. We don't have to say anything. We all already know what's happening. And then every time we restart, dude bro said, "Oh yeah." Glad he's having a good time. Yeah, it had been a minute, to be fair. It had been a minute since the last one, so it was about time. I know that I saved after we did the arch and now it's missing, so that is a bummer. Chat, you saw me save. You saw me save after we finished that. Oh my goodness. Look at how nice this looks, though. So pretty. My park won't be on the workshop until it's done. The other park is on the workshop, though. If you just type Toogii, Toogii, it should pop up. I can't imagine there's too many other Toogiis out there. I still need to do House Flipper co-op, too, with our boy Dirty. I keep forgetting about that.
Hey, yo.
Somebody just said, "Hey yo," but like a surfer, like hey yo, bro. Okay, I am saving again. It has been saved again. Oh, you know what? At least it kept the brick in there. That's nice. Co-op streamer upload episode. I don't know. That's kind of where we're stuck at the moment. I don't know what would be best. If we co-op streamed it or if we... Well, Diddy would probably stream it regardless, to tell you the truth. But I don't know what I would do. If I would just record while he's streaming, or what, you know? I request stream so I control Diddy. It's fair. But yeah, like I said, he'll probably be streaming it regardless. I don't think he would... He is figuring out now that long form edits just aren't his thing. He doesn't like those. He'd rather like edit shorts or something. Which I understand. Editing just in general isn't for everyone, but... Yeah, He's been on it, yo. He's really been trying to stream more and put out content, so it's cool to see. I don't have any other friends that do content creation, so it's been cool for me as well. Hey yo. Ooh, some terrain issue there. With the staircase, it looks like. We're gonna pretend that we didn't see that. Saved. Toogii World's looking really nice. The plants are giving it so much more detail and design. I'm loving it. Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you're liking it. Gavin said, how many themes and which ones are you thinking of for the rest of the park? I actually have no plans for that at the moment. It will happen. We will have several themed zones. But I try not to think too far ahead. Our focus should be here still. Until we're done with it. And then we can start thinking about, oh, we're going to do a Western theme. And it's going to be over here. And, you know. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I do have squirrel brain, so I'm easily distracted by things. I really have to try to stay on top of it. Okay. Try to like feather that a little bit. Doesn't seem too bad. All right, chat. We've been at this for 4 hours. We're making progress, but it's not exactly good progress due to these frequent crashes. All right. So unfortunately, I know, feels bad, man. That is probably, and I'm just getting worse as we go. So that is where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. I know. I'm so sorry. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing, absolutely beating the devil out of that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.